Hello, and welcome back to We Drink and We Know Things. I'm your host, Pearson Ryan.
And I'm Bill Kiefer. And what are we talking about today?
Glassware.
Glassware. So we've got a bunch of different glasses here, Pearson. What do we got going on? Why do we have so many up here? And what's the story behind them?
Yeah. These are a fantastic glassware lineup. This is the Grosso Glassware, the Vigneron series. You can see we have 4 different glasses here, 2 reds and 2 white glasses. These are hand-blown out of Slovenia, really beautiful, lightweight, yet durable glasses. What stands out to you, Bill, about these? Why do you like them the most?
Well, like you said, they're very elegant. They're really fun to drink out of. I mean, that's part of this as well is enjoying yourself. And the thing I like about them is they have a nice wide base. So when you put them down and you accidentally bump into them or someone bumps into them, they're not as easily knocked over. So you spill your wine or even break the glass. They're extremely durable, like you said. So even though they're light, they do have a good shelf life.
That's right.
The best thing about these glasses, Pearson,
I know what you're going to say.
you put them in the dishwasher to clean them. No polishing, no worrying about breaking them. You put them in the dishwasher. And you might think, well, why would I put super high-end wine glasses in the dishwasher? That's how they were designed. And that's what we love about them, too. So super easy to clean, fantastic glassware. They make the wines taste good. They really accentuate what the winemakers are trying to do with their wines.
Yep.
And
They're really beautiful, yeah. And I think one of the things that really stands out to me as well about this is the price.
Definitely.
You get a lot of those other glassware prices can get up to $150 a glass, $125 a glass. These are all under $100.
Easily, yeah.
So if it's something that you feel like you might want to check out and be interested, check out the link below us, and you can get these Grosso glasswares where we get ours.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, and welcome back to We Drink and We Know Things. I'm your host, Pearson Ryan, along with my co-host, Bill Kiefer. And today we're looking at our white wine glassware. You can see we have 2 different glasses here in front of us. Bill, what do you have there?
Well, I have the Grosso Mineralite glass, and this is designed for the lighter style of white wines, your Pinot Grigios, your Sauvignon Blancs, your Rieslings. And you can tell it's got a tapered shape up at the top, and that's designed to accentuate that varietal and those lighter whites and really focus on the flavor profiles of those wines. Pearson, you have a different glass. What are you drinking out of today?
So this is our Liberté glass from the Grosso lineup. As Bill was saying, how the glass kind of tapers in the middle here, but then on this one, it expands out and creates more of a wider rim. This is for your bigger white wines, your Chardonnay, Viognier, or Marsanne and Roussanne, 2 of the great white wine varietals from the Rhone.
So the reason these are designed differently is because of the way the wines are supposed to taste. With a Sauvignon Blanc that we're drinking out of today, you're going to want that focused nose. You're going to want those flavors to be concentrated, and that's why it's tapered up at the top. So when you smell out of these glasses, and you can tell the difference, it really does focus that flavor profile and those notes into the nose.
Sure. And having that narrower kind of shape to it really helps preserve that acidity, brings out those nice little delicate aromas into the wine.
Yep. And you might be thinking, well, what's the difference, right? Does it really matter that much? Well, it really does, because it really does change the flavors. So, Pearson, what are you getting out of that glass?
So with this glass, yeah, on the nose, you know, I get that nice fresh aroma to it, but it almost feels a little bit more full, a little bit more pronounced. With a Sauvignon Blanc, we're both drinking Sauvignon Blanc out of two different glasses, same exact wine. So Bill was getting that nice kind of acidic zippiness to it. I'm getting more of a full fruit textured flavor to it on the nose because it has that wider rim to it. So let me go ahead and take a sip, and I'll let you know what I got there. I still get that really great acidity that you want to get with a nice Sauvignon Blanc, where it makes you salivate on the sides of your mouth. But again, on my palate, it almost tastes like it wants to be more of a robust kind of fruit flavor to it, where you would have more of like that, melon and cantaloupe and big bright apple flavors that you get with a Chardonnay. But this is Sauvignon Blanc, so you want to focus on that lime, that lemon zest, but it doesn't come out all zippy like it should, because I'm drinking out of the wrong glassware.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch.
Switch.
Because this is where you really see the differences of the wines, right? And so Pearson's going to drink out of the Mineralite glass, and he should get a little bit more of that focus. He should get a little bit more of that laserness of what the wine's supposed to be tasting
like. Right away, right on the nose, it's almost like a shot, like you put some nasal spray up there, really zips in there. You get that fresh kind of, texture and zest to it. Let's see. Tastes much more like a Sauvignon Blanc. You taste that nice, clean, mineral taste to it. That kind of limestone slate that you get with really great Sauvignon Blancs.
Yeah.
How about you, Bill?
Well, again, like you were talking about, it's a bigger nose. It's kind of broader. It's almost losing some of its focus because of the shape of the glass. So let me take a taste here.
And we've known each other for a very long time, so we can drink after each other. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And just like you were saying, it's kind of losing some of that focus. It wants to be a much bigger wine. It's a little bit more round. If you told me that this was two different wines, I would believe you, because that's the difference in what the glassware imparts on the flavors of these wines. And you might think we're crazy. We've gone through this so many times that it really does make a difference. I'm still kind of blown away by it, but I'll tell you what, when you drink the wine out of the correct glassware, it really does accentuate what that wine's supposed to be. It really gets into the flavor profile of what you're expecting.
Sure.
And as great as this glass is, the wine is so much better out of the glass. It's kind of unbelievable.
And as Bill was saying, we taste a lot of different wines. We try to change up the glassware just for fun to kind of see how it is. But I have a really, if you remember, firsthand experience, Bill, about this.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of getting a really beautiful Napa Sauvignon Blanc that was $100 a bottle. It's not normally something I would pay for Sauvignon Blanc, but I was interested because I'd never tried this winery Sauvignon Blanc before, and I tasted it originally out of the Liberté glass.
You did.
And I was very disappointed, and I called Bill and I said, I have 2 more bottles. What do I do?
And I should have taken one.
But, I should have taken one.
We decided to drink out of the correct glassware,
That's right.
And we drank it out of the Mineralité. And I'll tell you what, it was singing. It was a fantastic wine.
Completely different
wine. So it really does make a difference. If you want to pick up different styles of glassware, and we recommend the Grossos because they're just so good. Click the link below. You can get the glassware from the exact same place that we get ours from. So drink the right wine out of the right glass, and you're going to be amazed at what you're going to see. So with that, these are the white wine glasses from Grosso. Enjoy.
Cheers. And welcome back to We Drink and We Know Things. Today we're continuing our glassware series with our red wine glasses from the Grosso lineup. Bill and I both have 2 of the main red glasswares that we have for Grosso, our 1855 and our Cru glass. Bill, tell us about the Cru that you have there.
Well, the Cru glass is made for the lighter reds, like a Pinot Noir, which is what we have in both of our glasses here. And the reason is because you can see it's got a nice wide bulb to it, but it's focused up at the top and it has that tapered shape to it. So it really focus the nose, really focus the wine and the flavors of the wine and kind of keep them in control, so to speak. Compare that to the 1855, which you're drinking out of right there. What's the difference between that and the Cru glass?
That's right. You can see, as you're saying, this kind of funnels up to the top a little bit more like our white wine glasses that we had. This is our 1855 glass. If you're not familiar with that term in the wine world, that was the classification of the first growth Bordeaux. The Bordeaux varietals are Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Petit Verdot, Cab Franc, and Malbec. Those are all big, thick-skinned red wine grapes, usually high in alcohol percentage. So you want to have this more of a bulbous bottom as well as the opening at the top to allow more aeration to soften up the tannins and really bring out more of that fruit characteristic.
Exactly. And when you look at the different flavor profiles of these wines, again, the more delicate Pinot Noir, you want to have that focus, and that's why the Cru glass was designed this way. And you really smell it. You get that really nice cherry flavor going on. It's really a shot of the fruitness that comes through.
Yeah.
Whereas you compare it to the 1855 glass,
I think it smells a little bit more baked, right? A little bit more hot, almost a little bit too open. Right, with the Pinot Noir and the softer skin to it, it is one of the more delicate red wines. So that's why you want to have it in something a little bit more tapered towards the top of the glassware. I definitely get that cherry and that kind of nice dark, baked pomegranate in there. However, it doesn't feel like it's all together. It feels a little jumbled.
It does. And when you taste the wines, and again, it's the same wine out of different glasses. When you drink out of the Cru glass, you get that concentration of fruit, right? So it's got that brightness to it. It's got the good cherry flavors. The depth of those flavors are really pronounced. Compared to the 1855 glass, it's a lot more muted. And again, the bigger glassware is for those bigger wines with the broader shoulders, right? It's more of a beast.
Yeah.
And that's why you want to drink those wines out of this type of glass. And now, don't get me wrong. I would be more than happy to drink this wine out of either one of these glasses and really, really enjoy it. But to really get the flavor profiles and really get the elegance of a Pinot Noir, you want to drink it out of the correct glass. And that's what we're trying to teach you guys is
it matters.
It matters. And you might think it doesn't. And again, we've been told we're crazy. But I'll tell you what, when you drink these wines side by side out of two different glasses, you're going to think you're drinking two different wines.
Completely.
And again, you want to know how the flavor profile is of a wine, the way it's supposed to be presented to you. And that's what you're going to get out of drinking out of the correct glassware. So if you want to enjoy those wines out of the correct glasses and use the Grasso glassware,
check out the link below.
And, again, we talked about price point. These are each less than $100, where comparable glasses from different manufacturers whose name shall
not be named.
They
can be upwards to $125, $150. This is half the price.
Half that. And
$70.
$70
with the link below.
And you can put them in the dishwasher. So make sure you pick up some Grasso glassware from the link below. Enjoy your wines, drink out of the right glassware, and you're going to be amazed at the flavor profiles you're going to see. So with that, enjoy your glasses, enjoy your wines. Salute.
Cheers.